Go out and tell our story. Let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you.
We just want to have a off-the-cut chat. Just you, me, and us. We want to talk in a down-to-earth language that everyone here can easily understand. We all agree tonight, all the speakers have agreed that America has a serious problem. Not only does America have a serious problem, America's problem is us. See, the only reason that she has a problem is she doesn't want us here. And every time you look at yourself, be you black, brown, yellow, or red, a so-called Negro, you represent a person who poses such a problem for America, because you're not wanted. Once you face this fact, you can start plotting a course that will make you appear to be intelligent instead of unintelligent. What you and I need to do is learn to forget our differences. When we come together, we don't come together as Baptists or Methodists. You don't catch hell because you're a Baptist. You don't catch hell because you're a Methodist. Hell, you don't catch hell because you're American, because if you got caught hell because you was American, you wouldn't have this problem. You catch hell because you're a black man. All of us catch hell for the same reason. So all black people, so-called Negroes, second-class citizens, ex-slaves, you're nothing but an ex-slave. I know some of you don't like to hear that. But what else are you? You're ex-slaves. You didn't come here on the Mayflower. You came here on a slave ship in chains. You were brought here by people who came here on the Mayflower, so-called pilgrims, or the founding fathers. They were the ones who brought you here. We have a common enemy. We have this in common. We have a common oppressor, a common exploiter, a common discriminator. Then we must unite on the basis of what we have in common. And what we have in common, foremost in this country, is the white man. He's an enemy to all of us. I know some of you think that all of them aren't enemies. Time will tell. Look at the American Revolution in 1776. The revolution was for what? For land. What did they want? Land. For independence. How was it carried out? Bloodshed. The French Revolution, what was it based on? The landless against the landlord. What was it about? Land. How was it carried out? Bloodshed. The Russian Revolution, what was it about? The landless against the landlord. What was it for? Land. How was it carried out? Bloodshed. You haven't got a revolution unless you've got bloodshed. But you won't bleed. As long as the white man sent you to Korea, you bled. As long as the white man sent you to Germany, you bled. As long as the white man sent you to the South Pacific, you bled. You bleed for white people. But when it comes to seeing your own churches being bombed and your own little girls being murdered, you ain't got no blood. You bleed when the white man says bleed. You bite when the white man says bite, and you bark when the white man says bark. I hate to say this about us, but it's true.
It is.
How are you going to be nonviolent in Mississippi and Alabama when you can't be as violent as you were in Korea? How can you justify being nonviolent when your churches are being bombed and your little girls are being murdered? If violence is wrong in America, violence is wrong abroad. If it is wrong to be violent in defending black men and black women and black babies and black children, then it is wrong for America to draft us and make us violent abroad in defense of And if it is right for America to draft us and teach us to be violent in defense of her, then it is right for you and me to do whatever is necessary to defend our people and our own community.
Make them hear you. Make them hear you.